Hello and welcome to another Bloom podcast, a place where we discuss transformations in business, technology, consulting, finance, and so much more. In today's episode, we're talking about a key subject that's dominating the technology space: artificial intelligence. Artificial intelligence has brought about a number of challenges for accounting and finance teams. To cater to these challenges, Bloom has introduced its own automation and AI tool, Spark. So to discuss this with me in more detail, I have with me Rajat Chawla, founder and director of Bloom International. So Rajat, take us through some of the big changes that are happening in AI and automation, specifically for accounting and finance firms.
So, Benjamin, this is one of the most happening topic in accounting and finance. Now, the transformation which is happening due to AI in finance and accounts is once in the lifetime kind of a thing. So today, organizations require faster and accurate informations, and AI is actually helping them to deliver that. So now there are actually three major shifts which are happening. So AI is helping in delivering accurate information. So all your LLM models are actually helping in interpreting the data faster, actually helping the processing the data faster, and is also helping in identifying the anomalies which are there in the data. And this happens in a speed which is unheard of. So you're able to actually process the data in a more accurate manner as you used to. Now, the second shift which is happening is that AI is coming across the value chain of finance. So whether it is dashboarding, which helps you to look at the information in a manner which helps the real decision making in a faster manner, or whether they are taxes, the AI is helping in identifying the tax loopholes or identifying the tax in a faster manner, or it is your procure to pay models, or it is your order to cash models, or record to report, which is actually the whole value chain of your finance and accounting reporting.
Right.
So the AI models, the Llama models, the LLM models are actually helping you to actually record faster, report faster. So the whole ecosystem is actually changing. Now, the third shift is that everything is happening currently having human in the loop. So currently the AI models is not that independent that it will actually be able to deliver everything through an API connection independently, but human oversight is always required. So all your AI requires human oversight. So that shift, all the AI models are being made by actually keeping human in the loop.
That's a really interesting point, Rajat. So now that we've understood some of the background on AI, take us through some of the technologies that are in use in AI for accounting and finance teams.
So the tech stack is quite huge and is also evolving. Some of the tech stack which we use is Python automation frameworks used for data extraction, reconciliation, and rule-based automation. The second is Microsoft Fabric and modern data lakes for unified financial data models. We also have large language models like GPT and Llamas. We also have OCR and intelligent document processing. We have API-led integration. We also have multi-agent architecture. So the technology stack is quite huge and it is evolving every day. So you name it, and every day there is something new.
Yeah.
So this will keep on evolving as, AI agents become autonomous, and which is actually a decade after, what we are discussing today.
Yeah. That's a very interesting point regarding the technology. So take us through some of the use cases for AI in accounting specific tasks.
So Benjamin, there are numerous use cases. In fact, there is a consulting firm which has released around 12,000 AI agents in the market.
Okay.
So I can tell you some of the use cases which we are working on. So one of the use case which we are working on is dashboarding. So dashboarding use case actually integrates both financial and non-financial data comes up with intelligent KPIs and use LLMs for conversation with those intelligent KPIs to actually make sense of those KPIs. The second is record to report automation, which use your OCR and API to extract data, and your ML and LLMs to structure and classify that data, and then your automated workflows to put entries and reconcile, which dramatically reduces your month-end cycle to close your books. So another use case, Benjamin, is employee support, which typically are LLM-backed chatbots, and they are actually replacing the employee ticketing system. And these chatbots actually help in answering employee queries, any SOP clarifications, any leave related queries, any reimbursement related queries, or any queries they have in your whole organizational ecosystem related to their contracts or their working in the organization, which is backed by a policy database. So one of another important use case is automation of invoicing process. So creation of invoices by reading the contracts, your data feeds, your timesheets, and then automating the dispatch process and the approval process is one of the AI use case, which is actually saving a lot of time for a lot of organizations. So one of another important use case in assurance in finance and accounts is internal audits. That is user generative AI for flux analysis, anomaly detection, documentation, and actually coming out with narratives in audits, which helps you to reduce the time and actually helps you to improve the effectiveness of the internal audit function. So another important use case which is related to finance and accounts is tax. So you can use your generative AI models in tax reconciliations, tax calculations, specific tax rules, validations, tax compliance. So all this can help you to reduce the time you take to actually calculate taxes and actually be more accurate while you're dealing with taxes, improving the whole ability of a financial controller to accurately predict what would be the tax implication on any decision a company is going to take.
So Rajat, I think that's great. We understand the use cases for AI.
There are numerous other use cases. What I told you is something which we are experimenting with.
Right.
There can be numerous use cases, and this is just a beginning.
Right. I think it's just the tip of the iceberg, as they say.
I agree.
I think there's a lot more to come in the years to come. So let's look at how an organization can know whether AI is right for them. How do they identify signs that it's time for them to adopt AI into their core processes?
Okay, the first step they should take is that they should assess their current maturity. So whether they have clean data with them, is their data structured? Okay. What is the current level of processes they have? Are those processes documented? What is the current level of automation? Is there some amount of automation which is already there in the organization, which helps us to connect the dots? Is the team aligned towards AI-based automation? Are they digitally ready? So these are few first set of questions, which any leader should first ask themselves, even before, they can look at AI-based automation. Now, the next very important question which every leader should ask themselves is the purpose of AI-based automation. The defining of purpose and the priority of use cases is very important. The why is very important. You should not simply follow the trend. Typically, if your competitor is actually, doing AI-based automation based on a use case, you should not simply jump the gun. You should look at your own organization. You should prioritize. You should define the why properly. Once you have done that, then only, your finance team, which basically provides you the budget for the AI-based automation, and your technology team, which is actually the brain behind the AI-based automation, and your business team, which is going to use your AI-based automation, will jointly work together to deliver on your use case rather than working in silos and actually not coming out with any result. So the why is very important, and the purpose is very important. So another important step, Benjamin, is to ensure human and AI collaboration. It has to be collaborative. So ensuring human in loop kind of an AI use case development ensures a fair judgment on the AI use case by a human, ensuring adaptability, accuracy, and accountability. Because at the end of the day, what we are trying to do is to increase the efficiency of humans while they work on your use cases. So with this kind of an methodology or an attitude, you will be able to have sustainable AI development in your organization.
So thank you so much, Rajat, for your insightful views on AI. And
it has been a pleasure talking to you, Benjamin, on this subject.
It's been a really nice conversation, I must say. And I think it's clear that AI is going to play a major role in future, developments in how organizations develop use cases for themselves, and also, implement those use cases for their employees and for their clients. I think that's a really promising future that we can see.
So AI is evolving at a very fast pace, and many use cases are being determined daily. But as I said, prioritizing and purpose-based determination of right use case is the way ahead.
Yeah, very important point. So with that, I think we conclude today's podcast. I think it was a very insightful session. And if you want to know more about how AI can transform your business, feel free to visit www.accobloom.com and check out some of our AI-based products, which are really awesome to hit the market. And that's it for now. Thanks once again, Rajat.
Thank you, Benjamin, and thanks everyone for listening. Thank you very much.
Bye-bye.